Welcome up, Tomas Cabildo.
Wow, that was so nice of you. Oh man, guys, I've had a rough week, man. I know that. But so I went out on Friday night. So I won't say the place that I went to, but it rhymes with Cake Brew. If you know what place that I'm talking about, that's funny, but you don't have to worry about that. You ever explain it? You ever been in a situation where you're like, how did this happen to me? Like most of my life is that, but have you ever been in like a situation, how did this happen to me? So I was at the bar, right, and I'm just chilling, I'm hanging out, you know, I'm a regular there, I'd like to go there and stuff, and this guy starts mouthing across the room, I want to fuck you, and I was like, alright, that's cool, I'm very flattered, you're not bad looking, I'm not into that, but he's just mouthing it, and I'm like, whatever, cool, whatever. A few moments go by, he's long gone, right? So I thought. And this woman comes up to me, elderly.
No, I think that's right.
Elderly woman comes up to me. She starts talking to me, and it's just a normal conversation when I'm like, you know, trying to do anything. It's just a normal conversation. But then out of nowhere, she just tells me, this woman is like, in her 40s, late 50s, 40s, early 50s.
Elderly.
Yes. Elderly. I'm gonna take a fucking drink of that.
Better than elderly.
So anyways, so she comes up to me and we start talking, and just out of nowhere, she starts confessing to me that she's fucking a 19-year-old. I know. I was like, you can get it still. Good job. So obviously, the thing that I told her was like, I don't know why she was asking me for advice. If you look at me, this is not the advice person. This is more of the like, you want another shot? Or, you know, something like that. You want some weed? By the way, you're welcome, Sam, for the weed. So yeah, she tells me this stuff, and you know, I'm being polite, saying, hey, probably shouldn't do that. It's probably a bad idea. 19-year-olds and 40 whatever the fuck you are, really mix. And you know, she's listening, but the gay guy who was mouthing, I want to fuck you earlier, comes in to full fruition. Comes in, just sits down, and just starts flipping me off. I don't know why. I just said, I didn't even say anything. He just said he wanted to fuck me, and then this girl starts talking to me, and now he's just flipping me off, and just saying I'm a piece of shit. I'm kind of like, okay, this is odd. I don't really know what's happening right now, but this is odd. And he starts going on this whole tirade about like how he respects me, and like, look, trust me, this is a weird, stupid story. The only reason I'm telling you is because I didn't write anything for this thing. So it's a dumb story, and eventually, you know, I go outside and I ask him, say, hey man, what's the deal? What's wrong? And all he can tell me is how he respects me, which was probably to get back at me, which I was like, oh, someone respects me. That's nice to know. And then he walked off, and that was my night with him. Moving on. Anyways, yeah, weird nights, man. You have weird nights out here in Santa Fe. Good old Santa Fe. It shouldn't be called Land of Enchantment, by the way. It should just be called Land. If you look to the right, there's land. If you look to the left, there's some more land. It's really nothing interesting. Sometimes we have good sets. Those are pretty nice. I do want to do an impression of my friend and co-worker TJ. This is an average day. Okay, so imagine for a second, I'm in the back, he's up in the front. This is what I hear.
I imagine that all the time.
Shit!
That's accurate.
What the fuck? And that's an average day at my workplace. TJ. I love you, TJ. Don't worry about it. Don't fire me either. Let me take another drink. I'll be done soon, don't worry. As you guys can tell, I'm not prepared. I come up here almost every time and then I realize I never wrote anything down. It's just shit that's in my head. Like, I have this thought, like, what if someone could punch you into next week? Like, what if they could actually do that? I'm not going to go further into it, I just think about it. He gets it. Oh man, so as you heard, Grace said my name correctly. That's ethnic, very ethnic way. And the way most people pronounce my name is, oh hey, what's your name? And I'm like, oh, it's Tomas. And then instantly it's, oh, Thomas. It's not what I said. It's never what I say. I never ever say that my name is Thomas, but yet for some reason everybody hears Thomas. Which is fine, I don't blame them. I don't blame them for that. My last name is where it gets tricky. Cabildo. That's the white way of saying it. It's Cabildo. Like, think of Bob the Builder, but like Cabildo the Builder. And a lot of people get weirded out by that name. They're like, oh, what is it? And it's like Spanish. And the way it's pronounced is Cabildo. Tomas Cabildo. That's my full name. But the way that most people pronounce it is Thomas Cabildo. Hello, Thomas Cabildo. Every single restaurant I've ever been into has literally called me Thomas. Maybe not Cadildo, but definitely have called me Thomas. It's fun having a name that rhymes with dildo. You know why? Because I can start a dildo company. Exactly. Exactly. Just imagine it.
Where the money is.
Cabildo's dildos. Pleasuring you since whatever year I started this fucking business. Alright, that's all I fucking got. Thank you.